had over 300 Kickstarter and GoFundMe supporters. Whether you donated $1, whether you retweeted, whether you posted it on your Instagram stories, you all are the reason this was able to happen. When you all show up and show out for artists like myself and like everybody up here and like the others that's in this crowd, that is how you have the next Issa Rae, that's how you have the next Spike Lee. So I just wanted to express my gratitude to all of you.
Loving you be my greatest sin. Said I was done, but see I'm here. You don't make it easy, rara, to stay away from Yawa. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never, no I can do whatever. For Shiba, oh be mine, don't wanna be so loser, no.
Something else. It leads to what's next. I feel like God gives us little blessings and prepares for the next big blessing to see how we can handle it. So this happened literally right before I booked another show that I'm doing. And I had to step into a role of being very seductive and very sexy. So this prepared me for that, but I'm so happy and so blessed that it was a safe space around like my people and folks that were very encouraging.
So I was kind of sold on the concept. I seen it on Instagram and I was like, that's fucking genius. I have to be a part.
I'm just so happy how it came out because, you know, we became like a family. So in the film there were hints of like comedy mixed with darkness and horror. Talk a little bit about what goes into making sure there's a good balance when you're doing a film.
I think it was just important to stay true to the script because it's all there. And making sure those beats had time to live on screen every single time. I think that's what made all the laughs land. I think that's what made all the thrills land. And all of like the steamy moments land.
There was a couple jokes that y'all ain't laughing and I was like, damn. They ain't get that one.
So the thing with fantasy and horror, you have to not care about being too cool. It's like Robyn Hood is a horror comedy, but it's also like satire, and it's just fun. A lot of adults, they don't tap into that because it's childish, but you can't get there if you don't be childish. So that's the #1 key for writing fantasy or producing fantasy and horror and sci-fi and all that stuff is like you have to tap into that inner child, or that imagination is not gonna get this. You have to be 5, and if you're not 5 and you're not free, you're not tapping into that inner child, your imagination can't run wild.
Well, I think that one thing that happened at each location was just like the element of family.
Working across, like Issa Rae said.
Exactly. Yeah. I think that's the beautiful part. To be on set and be like, that's a legend, 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 and she really got it too. To have people that is like, hey, yeah, we're just doing this. Like until when? Until it's done. Right? Like that level of commitment, that level of organization, consistency was phenomenal to be around individuals who continue to push the bar. So thank you guys so much for allowing us to be a part.
Even though we had challenges, there was really no challenge. It was just kind of what we had to deal with in the moment, and it was a lot of fun.
A lot of people are here, and I know when we do events like this, especially because a lot of us went to college together and are journalists, filmmakers, what's the piece of advice do you have for people who want to get into filmmaking?
You really just have to just get over yourself and do it, because it's not going to be great the first time. No one's first film is great. Filmmaking is an action thing. Yes. If you're just sitting there thinking about your script, talking about it and not doing it, then you're not a filmmaker. Like, you have to do it.
You know, make no never mind, we're not trying to minimize challenges that you may incur, but I think that as a filmmaker, as a creative person, the biggest challenge that you will ever like run across is your own self-doubt and fear. And once you're able to get past that, and once you're able to say, well, no, bitch, I can do this shit. Once you tell yourself that, then literally you're unstoppable. You can do whatever the hell that you want.
I would like everybody who was involved with Robyn Hood to stand up.
I just want to say thank y'all so much because seriously, I mean, we're always here for money, guys. Money, thank you. But seriously, we could not have done this without you guys. I'm so grateful to have met you all. I'm so grateful that God has, the ancestors have allowed us to cross paths because y'all are phenomenal and y'all are all going to great places. Like every single person. Shayla, you have a tribe that I'm telling you, baby girl, we all gonna be at the Emmys and at the Oscars. Because they all have projects, they're all great, and they're so talented, and it's like, I'm honored, I'm blessed to have been here. Like everybody was like, oh, thank you. I'm like, bitch, y'all crazy. Thank you. People in LA are fucking psycho. It was nice to have normalcy and have talented black people. Like, this is beautiful. Thank you.
So my question is specifically for Shayla, writing this and now seeing everybody here, watching your film, the manifestation, how do you feel?
I live for these moments of like people, like that's what filmmakers do, like this moment of like, I don't even watch it, I watch y'all, see how like all y'all are reacting because like it's some shitty stories out there of our people, y'all, and us as black indie filmmakers, all we want to do is just bring those fresh stories and those fresh ideas to you all. Thank you all for satisfying my high by coming here and watching this. It literally means the world to me, and it's like until the next one.
Yes.